everybody, Jimmy from J&L, and careful, it's a little nippy out this morning.
It is.
I got Joe here from Snap Fab, everybody. As everybody knows, in the motorcycle industry, Joe is a huge FXR fan, fellow South Dakotan, South Dakota proud, and we invited Joe to come on out this Saturday and test ride some of these brand new 2018 Harley-Davidsons. We do have the test ride truck here from Harley National Demo Fleet. It's here today and tomorrow. We're doing test rides from 10 until 4 on Saturday and Sunday. We want to invite you all to come out. And we invited Joe to come out. He's joining us. Joe and I looked over some of the bikes. We're going to be going on a ride here real shortly. Joe, what do you think of the new Harleys so far?
Well, first, thanks for inviting me out.
Yeah, buddy.
Everybody's invited, so come on out. You know, obviously the excitement's around the Softail. I'm nipping pretty hard, aren't I?
Yeah. You're excited.
I'm excited.
You're excited to ride these.
But that's where the excitement's at, is around the Softail. Obviously, the whole new platform. A lot of talk on the interwebs about this motorcycle, and a lot of quick draw responses about it. You know, eliminating the Dyna platform and all the garbage that goes along with that as far as social media is concerned. But I looked at it right away and went to the website and started looking at the geometry of the motorcycles and the new platform, and the geometry makes sense on a couple of them that I'm really excited about riding. So that's really what I want to get out of it, is just the feel of the new model and how it rides. Obviously, the guy in my size is not built for the Softail. I'm not built for an FXR. I'm not built for a Dyna. Certainly not.
What are you built for? What are you built for?
A Mack truck. but I enjoy riding motorcycles, and just the opportunity to ride a brand new motorcycle that very few people have been able to ride yet is exciting. So that's what I'm looking forward to. The Softail for sure, just to see how it rides.
I'm excited to go for a ride with you, and we're going to take off on a Fat Bob 114. Joe's going to ride that, and I'm going to take off on the new Slim.
Appropriately, I'm on the Fat Bob and he's on the Slim. So that's the way it works.
Yep, you bet. So I'm looking forward to it. The bikes are completely redesigned. We just want to encourage everybody to come out and ride. So we're going to ride a few motorcycles, and then we'll come back and I'll get your opinion on what you think, how they rode, because your opinion's worth something, right?
At least a quarter.
Okay, there we go. So we'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll have some fun.
Riding a couple of the new 2018 Harley-Davidsons. Let's see, we took out a Fat Bob and a Slim, and we were supposed to switch halfway through, but Joe didn't want to get off the Fat Bob. So Joe got to ride the Fat Bob the whole way. What'd you think of that new Fat Bob?
It's an impressive motorcycle. Before I was out of the parking lot, I knew I was on something different. It feels different, it sounds different, it rides different. The first analogy I made to you is it feels to me like a stripped down sport bike or a street fighter, maybe an Italian twin. I mean, I'm being serious though. The sound of it, the feel of it, the way it rides, being the short wheelbase, tall seat height. You know, it's an aggressive motorcycle.
Completely different.
Yeah, and it rides different. I think I was saying to Chaz, you know, if they had brought this motorcycle out disguised with no badging or anything like that, and not told people that it was a Harley-Davidson and put them on that bike and had them ride it, I would imagine there's a lot of people that wouldn't have guessed it was a Harley and probably wouldn't have believed it was a Harley, because it is just that much of a departure from what you're used to when you're riding a Harley-Davidson.
Well,
that package there, it instills confidence in you riding it right away. I mean,
it feels sturdy.
Yeah, it's very stable. It's fun to ride. That's why I didn't get on the Slim.
You rode the Street Bob.
The Street Bob. Yep. I like this one as well. I mean, the key difference to me riding it was that I felt that the Fat Bob handles the power of that engine really well. The Street Bob, to me, when you're banging on the gears, it feels a little light in the front end because it is a smaller, lighter motorcycle.
Yep.
So if this had the 114 in it, it'd be crazy.
Yeah,
That's not a bad thing,
right?
But it'd be crazy. I really like the mid controls. Like I said to you, if I was to get in a Fat Bob, I'd instantly want to put mid controls on it, just because that's what I like when I ride. Both of them feel really comfortable, and they're great to ride. I mean, the new chassis they did well. I mean, anybody that just gets butthurt about the fact that they changed
it doesn't feel like they don't
boy.
feel like Softails.
No,
Not at all.
The fact, I mean, it's a new motorcycle.
Yeah.
It is something entirely new. They're great, fun to ride.
And then, of course, so we rode those. You're going to ride a couple more here a little bit later, but you did ride the CVO Road Glide
Yes.
117.
The road sofa.
Yep.
Yes.
What'd you think of that bad boy?
You know, when it comes to the Harley touring bikes, the Road Glide has always kind of been my favorite.
Yep.
I like the fixed fairing, and it just it's a great, comfortable ride.
Enough said. You
Yeah.
think it had any power? The 117?
It's got power for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And speaking of the power of the drivetrain, I'm not ever really been a fan of 6-speeds, just because it's kind of, you hit that 6th gear and it's just kind of, do I really need to be in this 6th gear?
Right.
I was surprised how well the Fat Bob handles running through
Oh,
6
yeah.
gears.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
That's impressive. I like that a lot. It's like you actually use that 6th gear. No, great motorcycle.
Hey, Joe, appreciate you coming out, man.
Well, thanks for having me.
Thanks for taking me up with my invitation to come out and ride.
I appreciate it.
Postponed a little bit because it's sprinkling a little bit, but that's going to be over with.
That's South Dakota, and that's motorcycles. It
Yeah.
rains every now and again.
Right, yeah. So you're going to get out and ride a couple more, and we appreciate you coming out. And like I said, we got demos going till 4 today, and demos going from 10 to 4 tomorrow. Talk to you later. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.